tired of being trapped in the same old patterns, attracting the same negative situations, and encountering familiar people who bring you down? If you answered yes, you might be entangled in a negative karmic contract that will persist until you take the steps to break free or heal from it, and there's no better time to do it than at the end of the year. But what exactly are soul contracts, and how do they shape our lives? Karmic soul contracts, as beautifully explained by Zen wisdom, open the door to a spiritually profound concept. These contracts delve into the idea that our souls engage in agreements or contracts before we embark on our physical journey in this world. These pre-life contracts are believed to be integral to our soul's evolution, serving as the blueprints for our life experiences, lessons, and spiritual growth. Now picture this. Before you took your first breath in this lifetime, your soul already had a well-thought-out plan, a roadmap, if you will. It sat down with other souls, some of which would become your family, friends, and even those individuals whom you might perceive as your enemies. Together in a realm filled with love and a shared desire for mutual soul growth, you all meticulously decided on the lessons and experiences that would facilitate your personal evolution. Imagine yourself in a room surrounded by radiant, loving beings of light, your soul council. These are the souls you've known for eternity, and you've gathered once more to discuss your upcoming adventure on Earth. You've likely journeyed through countless lifetimes together, and now you're eager for another round of growth and discovery. Within this cosmic assembly, your soul council meticulously reviews your past lives, your accomplishments, and your challenges. They offer guidance to help you identify the areas in which you need to grow. You might ponder questions like, what lessons do I wish to learn this time around? Which experiences will contribute to my spiritual evolution? These profound discussions ultimately lead to the creation of your karmic soul contract. Within this celestial gathering, you and your fellow souls agree to play specific roles in each other's lives. Some souls will take on the role of your soulmates, those who support and uplift you on your journey. Others will play the part of your karmic relationships, those who challenge you, encouraging your growth through trials and tribulations. These relationships are vital for the advancement of your soul. It's crucial to understand that while these agreements are made, you still retain your free will. You have the choice to adhere to your soul contract or make choices that deviate from it. Life, in essence, is a co-creation, an intricate dance between your soul's plan and the choices you make along the way. As you take your first steps into the physical realm, you're veiled in temporary amnesia, a deliberate mechanism that allows you to fully immerse yourself in the experiences and lessons that await you. It's akin to watching a captivating movie without knowing the ending, keeping you engaged and curious throughout the unfolding plot. As you navigate life, you inevitably encounter the people and situations outlined in your contract. Some experiences bring you immense joy and resonate deeply with your soul's purpose, while others present themselves as formidable challenges, opportunities dressed in disguise. These challenges, though daunting, hold the potential to expand your understanding and compassion in profound ways. Remember, behind every challenge lies a hidden opportunity, unity for growth. A significant aspect of your soul contract may involve the resolution of past karma with others. This entails healing old wounds, extending forgiveness, and finding closure. It's a golden opportunity to release the baggage of the past and journey forward with a lighter heart and greater wisdom. Ultimately, the primary objective of these karmic soul contracts is the evolution of your soul, while the specifics of which contracts to break will vary from person to person based on their unique life circumstances and soul journey. Here are some common types of negative karmic contracts that can be beneficial to release before the year's end. 1. The victim-perpetrator contract. Are you caught in a relentless cycle where you feel like the perpetual victim while others seem to play the role of oppressor or aggressor in your life? This is what we call the victim-perpetrator karmic contract. The first step towards breaking free from this contract is forgiveness. Carrying the weight of resentment and anger only tightens the grip of this contract on your life. By forgiving both yourself and the perceived oppressors, you release the grip of this contract. You choose to step out of the victim role and embrace your personal power. 2. The abandonment contract. Many of us have experienced abandonment in some form during our lives. This contract manifests when we repeatedly attract people who leave us feeling abandoned emotionally or physically. It can be rooted in early childhood experiences or past lives. By nurturing a deep sense of worthiness, self-love, and healing past wounds, you send a signal to the universe that you no longer need to experience abandonment. This paves the way for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. 3. The repeated betrayal contract. If you find yourself repeatedly betrayed by friends, family, or partners, you may be entangled in a repeated betrayal karmic contract. Trust is a precious commodity, and when it's consistently broken, it can lead to a cycle of hurt and disappointment. Establish clear boundaries and respect them. Surround yourself with people who honor your trust and loyalty. By doing so, you redefine the contracts in your life to be based on mutual respect and integrity. 4. The toxic relationship contract. Toxic relationships can drain our energy and hinder personal growth. If you repeatedly find yourself in relationships that are emotionally or physically harmful, it's likely a result of this contract. Prioritize self-love and establish firm boundaries. Surround yourself with supportive and nurturing relationships that uplift you rather than drain you. By doing so, you reclaim your power and create healthier connections. 5. The unhealthy attachment contract. Unhealthy attachments can be like chains, limiting your personal growth and draining your energy. These contracts are often rooted in fear, insecurity, or dependency. The first step is to identify and release unhealthy attachments. Ask yourself, are there people or situations in my life that I feel overly dependent on? Recognize that true independence comes from within, not from external sources. Focus on building a strong sense of self-worth and independence. When you love and trust yourself, you become less reliant on others for validation or fulfillment. 6. The manipulative contract. Manipulative contracts involve individuals who seek to control or manipulate us for their own gain. These contracts can leave us feeling disempowered, taken advantage of, and emotionally drained. But here's the truth. You have the power to protect yourself and reclaim your agency. The first step is to develop assertiveness skills. Stand up for your own needs and boundaries. Speak your truth with confidence and clarity. When you assertively communicate your boundaries, manipulators are less likely to succeed in their tactics. 7. The competition contract. Competition contracts involve an unhealthy sense of rivalry and comparison with others. These contracts can lead to jealousy, resentment, and a constant need to outdo one another. But competition doesn't have to be the driving force in your life. Imagine a world where collaboration and cooperation are your guiding principles, where you celebrate the success of others and see it as a reflection of what's possible for yourself. This is the path to breaking the competition contract and stepping into a life of greater fulfillment and self-growth. Breaking free from karmic contracts before the end of the year can be a particularly powerful and timely endeavor. As we approach the close of one chapter and the beginning of another, it's an opportune moment for self-reflection, growth, and transformation. The end of the year symbolizes the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Breaking free from karmic contracts now allows you to step into the upcoming year with a clean slate. It's like clearing out the old to make way for new opportunities and positive energy. Karmic contracts often involve lessons and challenges meant to facilitate your spiritual growth. By addressing them before the year's end, you accelerate your personal and spiritual evolution. It's like leveling up in the game of life, gaining wisdom and insight that will serve you in the future. As you release old contracts, you create space for new intentions and desires. It's a chance to set clear, positive intentions for the year ahead. When you break free from karmic contracts before the end of the year, you create momentum for positive change. It's like giving yourself a running start into the new year, setting the stage for continued growth and transformation. Zen wisdom explained in its material that we can break any soul contract using our free will at any moment if it's too heavy for us. A negative soul contract can make individuals feel powerless and stuck in a connection they don't know how to break free from. It's important to recognize that being stuck doesn't mean you're a slave. Your free will is crucial. Often these situations arise due to repeating karmic loops that drain our power. The key is to become aware of the need for inner healing in the connection to break the cycle. Remember, you have the ability to choose and move out of such connections. Let's explore now the 3-step process that will empower you to break free from karmic soul contracts that no longer align with your soul's evolution. Step 1. Acknowledgement, illuminating the shadows. The first step on your path to breaking free from karmic soul contracts is acknowledgement. This is the crucial moment where you turn on the light in that dark room of your life. It's about facing the truth head-on, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. After all, you can't clean up a mess you refuse to see. Ask yourself important questions. What patterns do I see in this relationship? How does it make me feel? Am I truly happy in this relationship? Does it nourish my soul or drain my energy? Confronting these questions might feel like holding up a mirror to your soul, but it's the first step toward healing and liberation. It's like removing the blindfold that's kept you stumbling in the dark, unaware of the patterns that have held you captive. Think about it. How can you move forward if you don't acknowledge where you are right now? The truth is, you have the power to change your life, but it all starts with acknowledging the reality of your situation. Step 2. Taking responsibility, reclaiming your power. In many challenging relationships, it's easy to fall into the role of the victim. But here's a profound truth. You already made this contract. You agreed to play your part, and now it's time to take responsibility for your role in it. Why? Because taking responsibility is your ticket to empowerment. Responsibility gives you power back. It reminds you that you are not a passive participant in your own life. You are the author of your story. When you accept responsibility, you acknowledge that you have the ability to decide whether to continue playing this role or break free from it consciously. This step is an invitation to engage in deeper inner work. Think of it as tending to the wounds that have been causing you pain. The wounds you heal within yourself will weaken the grip of the negative soul contract. Here are some powerful tools to aid you in this process. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and emotions. Explore the patterns and triggers in your relationship. Journaling is like a conversation with your inner self, revealing insights you might have missed. Meditation. Seek inner peace and clarity through meditation. It's a practice that can help you connect with your true self and find the strength to move forward. Contemplation. Reflect on the lessons this connection is here to teach you. What are you meant to learn from this experience? How can it help you grow and evolve? Remember, the act of taking responsibility is not about blame. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about transforming from a passenger to the driver of your life's journey. Step 3. Taking action. liberating your spirit. Now we come to the third and final step, taking action. This step can be executed in person or as a mental process. The key lies in the feeling of relief, lightness, and letting go. If you've done effective inner healing in the previous steps, you'll find that outer healing becomes easier. Imagine for a moment the burden you've been carrying, the weight of this karmic soul contract. It's time to release it, to set yourself free. The secret to this step is the feeling of relief. You may need to set boundaries, seek professional help, or, in some cases, end the relationship if that's what's needed for your well-being. Remember, you are not bound by any contract that doesn't serve your highest good. Spiritually release the connection with love and intention. Whether you do it in person or mentally, the act of release is symbolic. You may say to the person, in person or mentally, I am breaking our contract. I forgive you and release you, and you forgive me and release me. We are no longer bound by any contract. Visualize this as tearing up the contract or cutting the dark cords that have bound you. This act is symbolic, but its impact is profound. It's like breaking free from chains that have held you captive for far too long. The journey to breaking free from negative karmic soul contracts is a transformative process that empowers you to take control of your life, heal old wounds, and step into a brighter future. As we approach the end of the year, it's the perfect time to embark on this liberating path of self-discovery and growth. Karmic soul contracts, as envisioned by Zen wisdom, provide a profound understanding of the intricate connections we have with others in our lives. Breaking free from negative karmic soul contracts is a profound act of self-love and self-empowerment. It allows you to shed the weight of the past, step into a brighter future, and embrace the endless possibilities that await you. As you embark on this transformative journey, remember that you are the author of your life story, and you have the power to shape it according to your truest desires. That is the wisdom in words. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and breaking free from karmic contracts. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Your support means the world to me, and it fuels my passion to create more content like this. As we approach the end of the year, consider this an opportunity to embrace positive change in your life. If you resonate with the message and are ready to break free from any negative karmic contracts, share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights might inspire others on their own transformative journey. Remember, the power to shape your story lies within you. Let's step into the new year with intention, self-love, and empowerment. Subscribe, like, and share the wisdom. Until next time, may your path be filled with light, love, and liberation. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.